assault and batteries, but my trunk stay ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Alright, this video was inspired by yesterday's match between John Cena and AJ Styles. A lot of crazy finishers were delivered back and forth by both guys, but I think one that stood out to me was the Walls of Jericho, and the fact that it was mentioned and acknowledged by the commentary, I think just told like it spoke 1,000 words. WWE has a tendency when they are, you know, sprinkling a little bit of Easter eggs here and there for you to kind of pick up on, whether it be Corey Graves talking about it on commentary, whether it be a wrestler mentioning it in a backstage promo, or a moveset like yesterday. On one hand, it's unfortunate because for me, being an AEW fan, it wouldn't be in the spot it is today without Chris Jericho. He's the guy that really took that company from a quote-unquote t-shirt company to being legitimate. I feel that AEW outgrew Chris Jericho. They didn't really need him there anymore to reach the next level. I think Jericho was a guy who was there to kind of lay the foundation, legitimize it to an extent, and now it's time for him to kind of move on to the next chapter of his life. Much of what happened to Cody Rhodes, it was one of those things where he's just getting rejected by the AEW fans. I think it's going to be one of those situations where you won't know what AEW had, the fans won't know what they had until he's gone, and I think it's pretty evident at this point when he debuts at the Royal Rumble, he returns at the Royal Rumble, and it's just going to cause shockwaves throughout the whole wrestling business. It's going to be one of those videos that we're going to see like pop up. It's like, you know, this many million views on Twitter and this many million likes on Instagram. It's guys like CM Punk, guys like Cody Rhodes, guys like Chris Jericho. These guys have been around long enough to know what to do to move the needle. And although I think Punk is a little bit ahead of Jericho when it comes to that aspect. Another thing that kind of gave it away is recently in a lot of interviews, Jericho's a guy who's very loyal to where he is. And I think when it's in question, when there's a chance for a jump or a chance for him to do something different, he is pretty bad at hiding it. If you remember back to 2019, there's this famous interview where he said that he believes in the next 5 years or so that Dynamite is going to be competing with Raw when it comes to the ratings. Unfortunately, that aged incredibly well, but now from that time up until about a year ago, he was very pro AEW, very pro, like, this is where I want to stay, this is my future, I believe in Tony Khan, I believe in our roster, I believe we can be the best, we are the best. And slowly that started to change. Now it's I will leave my future in speculation. There's a news article that came out through Yahoo Sports, basically highlighting that he is going to not share the details of his future, whether it be in AEW or a potential return to WWE. I think that just told everything he needed to know. If he was so loyal to AEW like he has been since 2019, it will be like, yeah, I'm here to stay, this is where I'm going to retire, which a lot of AEW guys do. With WWE being as hot as it is over the last couple of years, why not? Why it makes more sense for Jericho to go back to WWE, have that last, and the thing is, I say last run, but he's probably going to be wrestling for another 5 years at least, but yeah, for him to go back, it just makes all the sense in the world. We got 3 months. We got October, we're finishing October, November, December, January. So we're coming close to the Royal Rumble time, and one of those things, it's going to be top 10, maybe even top 5 greatest Royal Rumble returns of all time. So let me know what you think of Chris Jericho. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.